All right, millions of people are playing fantasy football this year. It helps sell the game. But some are taking it too far, don't you think? Tweeting death threats such as this one to Giants running back Brandon Jacobs, quote, saying this is what came across for him on his iPhone. Fulfill my order stated in the previous tweet, or that's your life, bro, and I'm not playing. On life, here's what he's responding to. Brandon Jacobs was written, this was on life, if you don't run for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns tonight, it's over for you and your family. So has fantasy football become a nightmare for the players who just want to go out there and win? Joining us right now, one of the best to ever play the game, Jerry Rice, Hall of Famer. Jerry, fantasy football not as big as when you were playing as now. Has it gotten too big? Have you felt that are the players starting to feel pressure from fantasy owners? Because real money's involved.
Yeah, I think fantasy football is really big. And when I played back in the day, it was not as big. And you got almost 30 million people playing fantasy football. It's a billion-dollar industry. But I think with Intel and with the technology, it's really helping those individuals that's not athletes, where they can get all the data, they can get all the information they need so they can make smart decisions.
Right. I mean, for the longest time, people got involved in the game by betting.
Right.
Now people are in fantasy football. You win $5,000, $10,000, $100,000. Well, Chris Johnson, one of the best running backs to play out there right now, runs for 20 yards, but his team won. He's getting all types of threats on his Twitter account because he didn't have a big game, because you get more points the more you run.
Well, this is something that comes along with the game. And when I play professional football, I got death threats. You know, you take it very seriously, but you just got to know that as a professional athlete, you're going to have people to send messages like that.
And I guess you just got to alert the officials.
Yeah.
For you, what's interesting is fantasy football, it's becoming bigger and bigger. I talked to Fran Tarkington.
Right.
He's got his own side business with it, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Tell me what Intel's doing to make it easier to get involved in fantasy.
You know, I think with Intel, what they're doing, they're really transforming the game with the devices where they can get to put down the stats, and also they're powering those devices that those fans use to play fantasy football. And another thing, too, 20,000 pieces of information is taken from a single game. Now you can give that information to those sports fans where they can make very smart decisions.
This is what my son does. He's got his iPad out while he watches a game. So he's watching the games, but he's seeing how he's doing in his leagues, because they're lighting up, because how many catches Jerry Rice has and everybody else has. You don't know what's going on in the rest of the league, but you know how your team's playing.
And now it's like mid-season also. Now you got to make some real critical decisions, and you need to have all that data, you know, if you're going to bring someone on board.
Do you play?
No, I don't play, but I'm very aware of it, because I get asked all the time about different players.
Yeah.
You know, should I bring this player on my team, and if he can play in cold weather, or how does he function? And I think you can get all that information from Intel.
Real quick, did the 49ers make the right choice trading Alex Smith and keeping Kaepernick, being that Alex Smith is undefeated in Kansas City?
I think Alex Smith is doing a fantastic job in Kansas City right now. They're 7-0, and I think at that time he was playing his best football. So Colin Kaepernick is the future for the San Francisco 49ers, but at that time I think Alex Smith should still be in San Francisco.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. That was so this year he should still be in the 49ers.
Yeah, because he was playing his best football, but he went on to a different situation, and he's doing well. I think he was that missing piece for Kansas City, and Colin Kaepernick, he's doing this thing in San Francisco.
All right, Jerry Rice, never looked better. Don't be surprised if you put the eye black on and play somewhere on Sunday.
I would love to do that.
All right, let's see it. He has not dropped that ball.
I can still do it.
I think. Who are you talking to? Are you talking to one of the Maras? You want to play for the Giants? All right, let me tell you what's coming up straight ahead. Great to see you, Jerry. Thanks so much.
Good to see you.